Hello guys, welcome to this lecture. Today we're going to continue to talk about measures of spread. Last time we looked at how we can find the standard deviation and variance of numbers. We started with a simple list of numbers like this. We found the standard deviation and variance. We proceeded to look at how to find the sample and population standard deviation and variance given a table like this with frequencies. So today we are going to look at how to find the standard deviation and variance of a setup like this where we have classes and we have frequencies. Okay, so to do this we're going to use TI-84 plus, and you can see we have six classes right here, and we have frequencies. We cannot use the classes in our TI-84 plus or doing any math. We're going to find a number that represents each class, and that number we're going to call midpoint. To compute the midpoint, we're going to have add the two consecutive lower boundaries, the first and second class. We have the lower boundary for the first class is 0, and the lower boundary for the second class is 20. So we're going to add 2 and divide by 2. So 0 plus 20 is 20, divided by 2 is 10. Okay, to get the next midpoint, we're going to add the next lower boundaries. 20 plus 40, that's 60, divided by 2, that's a 30. Okay, to get the next midpoint, we are going to add 40 plus 60 and divide by 2. 40 plus 60 is 100, divide by 2, you get a 50. And now you can see there is a pattern, just like we did when we were finding the mean and median. We did the same thing. So the pattern now is we're adding 20 each time. So the next should be 70, followed by 90, and then we'll have 110, 110. Okay, so the midpoint is set, which represents our x, and of course we have frequency. So we are going to use these two columns in our TI-84 plus, x and f, the numbers and the frequencies. Okay, so we're going to go to our TI-84 plus, and we're going to go to start, and then we're going to enter. Now you can see already that the frequencies are in L1. Okay, let's make sure that everything is okay. 18, 11, 6, 6, 10, 8. So now we're going to enter the midpoints, which is our x, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 110, 110. Okay, so now we are done entering the numbers in the list. L1 is the frequency, L2 is the x. So we're going to go to start as we did before. We're going to go to calculate, and this is again one variable statistics. So we select the very first one. Now our list or our midpoint x is in L2. So we're going to change this L2, second number 2. But our frequencies are in L1. That's why we put it. So we put second number 1, that gives us L1. So you have to be very careful when you're doing stuff like this. You have to know when you put your values, the x values, which is the midpoint, and where you put your frequencies. And you need to tell the calculator where they are, otherwise you're going to get a wrong result. So when we're done with this, we're going to go to calculate. We calculate. You can see the mean. Now again, look at our sample standard deviation. Our sample standard deviation is let's write it right here, SX 37.218. That's the sample standard deviation. The population standard deviation sigma x is 36.901. Okay, so that's the standard deviations for sample and population. Again, to get the variance, what do? We are going to square the sample standard deviation and population standard deviation. So we're going to do 37.218. I'm going to square it. That gives me 180, rounding to 3 decimal places. And then for the population variance, we are going to do the same thing, 36.901901 squared. So get that, that's 1361.66884. Okay, so that is how you find the standard deviation and variance of the sample and population given a frequency table like this. Okay, you'll be given frequencies, but you will need to find the midpoint, which will constitute your x. Okay, so when you are done, you plug these into the calculator and then go to start calc and select the appropriate function. Okay, so that is what we have for now. We are going to proceed to something else when we meet next time. Thank you. Bye bye.